Yeah, 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 na, 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 yeah. Certain fire flames, now born again. Times really change. Talk truth. We seen better days. The youth not safe again. What a damn shame. Talk truth. How that them a promote. So quick them selling out. Them sold them cashing out. Yeah, well, this is Schematic 9 representing for iJustStar and the mindset. If you now move right, get your mind check. Oh, yeah.
YardSlangz, wait there. Somebody say something about Jamaican patois and style and fashion. Yes, to Ras. Me a search the other day online and buck up on a new, authentic Jamaican clothing brand. Wagwan are the latest and newest one. In a t-shirt, hoodie, slippers and woman's bag. And a whole heap of other things I may not even mention. Search online for more information. YardSlangz, hit them with a bang. Blessed love. Pleasant good evening. Warm welcome. Mindset program. I just am your host. I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie the First, and also Empress Menen the First. Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground, brothers and sisters. I want to say manners and respect. Art of Sabbath, to the item. Good to see the item here. Upon Saturday morning for I, Friday evening for some of the item. Yeah, but give thanks with there nonetheless. But I love the item to please push the like button. Please like the video. Share if the item can share it also. Yeah. We have a really interesting reasoning ahead of us. So yeah man, please get everyone involved. That is important. Please get everyone involved. Share to as much ones and ones the item can share to, because I think this is a like a I don't know if I can call it a part 2 to if you can be a true Rastaman and have a white woman. See? Me see a whole lot of comments on the video there. A lot of comments. And see a lot of people within them feeling still. Right? And we know why. So this live here we are going to try to put some things into context which have been taken out of context. See? That are going on, Something has been taken out of context, so we are going to do our best to put things into context. You see me? And we are going to delve into, the Bible, tonight, is a Sabbath evening, Sabbath morning, so we are going to look upon the Bible as the thing I said, boy, King Selassie diplomacy, misconstrued, yeah, it's taken out of context, and biblical and religious enslavement. Yeah. So that we are look upon. And that we are look upon in the night, yeah. Let me just bring up the thumbnail. I think the thumbnail is important to highlight. Yeah. Diplomacy misconstrued to promote rent-a-dread folly. Out of context. Yeah. So, yeah, them kind of know all the reasoning set up in our night, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, His Majesty and on the front there, Queen Elizabeth II, and His Majesty kissing the Queen hand, yeah, and yeah, Majesty kissing the Queen hand. very diplomatic of His Majesty, you know. Yeah, very gentleman. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, His Majesty, good friend, innit? Yeah. So, you know, that picture there, that picture there, I think a lot of people, a lot of Rasta, yeah, confuse that picture, you know, with their own personal art desire. Yeah. Their own personal art desire. They're mixing up they misconstrue what that picture mean. Them say a picture can tell you 1,000, give you a million different meaning. If I saw the thing go, you see me? Yeah, Majesty, I kiss the Queen hand, you know. A lot of Rasta now, them, you know, that give them, you call it now, what the word? That give them, more if you use the right word. Selassie, I know. Yeah, that give them, not authority, see, but it give them the freedom. I guess that picture give them the freedom to go and act in a way where it's not aligned, you know, because His Majesty didn't promote the renter dread thing, you know. His Majesty never promote that. King Selassie never promote no renter dread thing. So, but we're going to get to all of that. You know what I mean? We're going to get to all of that in the night, yeah. Yeah. As I say, we are going to look on the Bible. See? We are look on the Bible because I think we have to take it to basic, you know, and going at the history of things. You see me? Because we have to know the history. Not to read, bless up yourself, you know, my brother. Manners and respect. Yeah, man, give thanks for joining us, you know. Yeah. Yes, upon a biblical level now, you know, we can go historical. You know what I mean? Look into some things. Yeah, and you know how slavery and these things come about. You know, and religious enslavement, you know, is one of the things that is prevalent within you know, the black African community in the diaspora and on the continent. Seeing, and you know, ones have a tendency to say that you know, Rastafari, the movement, is deriving from a Christian background. See? Yeah. And because His Majesty is also Ethiopian Orthodox Christian, which is different in some sense than the Eurocentric Christianity. See, and so that being said, one's, you know, try to say that, you know, the Rastafari movement, you know, is merely a Christian thing, You know, it have that that background, that, you know, that Christian thing within it. Yeah. So, cause when you look on Bobo Shanti, for instance, Bobo Shanti is similar to the Ethiopian Orthodox church. You know, if you see all the Bobo priests, you know, attire themselves in robe and turban, and you know, when you look in the Ethiopian Orthodox, is a similar type of way that, you know, them attire themselves and thing. But how things are done is different. You know, things are done differently. You know, because, you know, we say Haile Selassie, where, you know, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church doesn't say that. You know what I mean? At one point them used to say that. I guess when His Majesty was in there, you know, was visible to the eye, you know, in Ethiopia. You know, when he was reigning as emperor. See, I guess the church, you know, him being defender of the faith, you know, I guess them did see him as the Christ. You know what I mean? So, you know, Bobo Shanti is close to that. You know, so ones would even say, boy, you know, Bobo them a Christian, and a Christian thing the Bobo them a deal with, car Bobo say Christ, black Christ, you know, Bobo a deal with the black Christ order, you know, the Melchizedek order. And, you know, once we gone in a Christ, you know, ones are gonna say, well, Christian them say Jesus Christ, and you know, we just take Jesus and a turn black. But that is totally wrong, because Prince Emmanuel, who we say is the black Christ, you know what I mean, is a black African man. We're not trying to turn him black. He's already black. You know what I mean? We're not trying to turn Jesus black. He's already black. And you know, see them come out the other day and say him black too. And then again, it's not really Jesus, it's Jesus. You know, if to get a better pronunciation. You know? So, them would have said, boy, yeah, you know, Rastafari, you know, have that tendency of Christianity within it. You know, because enough of the man them come out of church, and, you know what I mean, enough of the man them who are the forerunners and forefathers and mothers. You know, a lot of them are come out of church. A church thing them did a deal with. You see me? And them just, you know, move over to, you know, to Rastafari, or develop a new inception, you know, which birthed the movement itself. You know? So the Bible, we have to take it to the root there right now. You know, where slavery is concerned, because why we are come from the Anglia, we have to understand why there is a resentment, because there is a resentment. You know what I mean? And if I can call it a resentment, but through the principles of Rastafari, Zine, and we respect all of the ones them who have paved the way and make the movement what it is, you know what I mean? You know, if we respect the emperor, then, you know, we have to respect all of the other ones them too, who, you know what I mean, who have paved the way. And that's how I see it, you know, we have to, yeah, don't overlook them or, you know, undermine the role that them play. You see, and what them say from what them never say. You know, because, you know, everything work out as how it's supposed to work out, when, you know, regardless whatever did say from, you know, what never say, or what they do from what never done. You know what I mean? The thing is as it is today. You know what I mean? It's as it is today. Which a lot of things could be better, of course. But it's a working process still. It's a working process. So yeah, make we look on, you know, these things, because one's tends to come from an angle where slavery started from in the Bible. You see me? Slavery started from in the Bible, and it's not Europeans who started it. You know, that is the narrative that that is out there, and I guess that narrative is there because you know, ones don't want to take responsibility for, you know, for their actions, but at the same time, you know, using, you know, the Bible as a tool, you know, to enslave and colonize and brainwash. You see me I say? Putting certain things in the Bible that would promote slavery and enslavement and inferiority. You understand? So a lot of things in the Bible that promote that, and I guess that is there to justify slavery from the Arabs and slavery from the Europeans. You see me? I guess them thing that they in the Bible just for justify. You see me? Because we have to remember that the Bible was canonized. You know, the man them put together all these books and, you know, probably put other things were never even meant for them, but with an agenda. With an agenda, Zine, knowing that them going to use you know, what them put in the Bible, you know, with the agenda that them have in terms of colonization and enslavement. You see me? Alright, when you check like Ephesians 6, you know, when you look on Ephesians 6, Ephesians 6 I tell us you have to obey your master. You know what I mean? Who is your master? Ephesians 6:5. Servant, be obedient to them that are. Never say be obedient to God. You know? Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, in the singleness of your heart, as unto Christ. See? Servants, be obedient to them. Bible that, you know. Rastaman tree, Shechem, I hope you listen to me and not take me out of context. I didn't say it started in the Bible, you know, or started from the Bible. I'm just saying it there in the Bible. And that's where people are forget these things that in the Bible also for their reason. You know what I mean? Them dead for a purpose. Them dead for a reason. Because when African people, black people are being fed that, you know, servants obey. Servants, be obedient to them that are your master according to the flesh, with fear and trembling. You know how much African give them submission over, you know, for what? And people use the church, use these things upon people. The church. You see me? The church. Rome. Yeah, man. Rome. Rome are the head of the churches them now. Rome are the head of the churches them now. See it? And are these things that they promote. These things that them promote. I know me, I make it up. It's them say it. You see me? And them say it, you know. They're not the Bible. Yeah, it is in the Bible. I made me a pool of water, water there with wood, that bringeth forth thee. I gotten me a servant and maiden and servants born in my house, and also I had a great possession of great and small cattle above all. that there were in Jerusalem before me. See, Jerusalem, where's Jerusalem? But here you can hear, I got me servants and maiden. This is Ecclesiastic 2 and 4. So the Bible will show you that it had deal with slavery from them time there. See, from in them time there, it had deal with slavery. Slave servants is slave. Maiden, woman slave. Isn't it? But these things are put there for a reason. Them things that they're in the Bible for a reason, you know. Them not just there for no reason. Them there for a reason, man. The Virgin them canonize the Bible, you know. So them put in what them did want for put in. You understand? Them put in what them did want for put in. That are the reality. So when His Majesty I say, boy, you must read the Bible and you will find truth in it. It's no lie. It's no lie. Because why God would have promote that? That's one of the questions where you gotta ask yourself. Why you gotta promote that? Why God would have promote that? For people to have slaves. So when you read the Bible for yourself and you understand certain things, you understand why there are certain things. You know what I mean? You understand why there are certain things. You have to read it for know. You have to. Because lies and truth they're in it. Lies and truths are in it. You see me? Some people are going like lying all day and night. And some horrible thing day and night. You know what I mean? Some barbarous activity, you know, barbaric. I'm telling you. But then again, some people don't want to hear them something because, it's the Holy Bible, you know. It's the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible, I tell you, say you can have slave. Holy Bible is telling you that. I know me. If you go to Leviticus, it will show you even in more details. You see me? the 12 brother them sell one of them brother into slavery. Now so it go. 12 brother sell one of them brother into Egypt as a slave. They sold Joseph into slavery. 12 brother. 11 of them conspire. See? If you take out one of the brother. You see me? Them older than him, them bigger than him. And this is the tribe of Israel. Now, sir, the tribe of Israel. Black people obviously them is the tribe of Israel. Not true. I tell you, no, say, to share the live, you know, please. I'm asking you, I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, begging your pardon. Black people love to say they are the children, they are the true children of Jacob and Abraham, Isaac. They are the true Israelites. Well, if we remember carefully, you know, we can remember that the Israelites sell them brother into Egypt and sold him into slavery. See it? And mind you, they had come out of slavery. They had come out of Egypt. Yeah. But them sold Joseph there. Black people, I only love the sound of that true Israelite. You see? Black people love to say them are the true Israelite. The 12 tribe of Israel, Rasta even said them out, 12 tribe of Israel. Rasta said them have 12 tribe of Israel. Come on, man. So Rasta align themselves with being, you know, Israelites. Hebrew Israelites also. Black people. Hebrew Israelites. Black people. Black African people. So what we say about that? You know, because that is horrendous. Selling a little brother into slavery. Your own. That's your own. Your own brother. Sound away, don't it? Sound away. So when people are look on Rasta, When people look upon Rasta and I say, boy, Rasta depend this Christian thing. And yeah, Rasta say them are, Israelite. You see me? And when you look upon 12 tribe in a Rasta, the founder tell us, boy, is Emperor Selassie and then Jesus Christ. See? So, how you expect, how you think people are going to look upon Rasta? Look upon them as like them a Christian. Like a sort of Christian thing. Because we use the Bible. See? We use the Bible. And we align ourselves with a lot of the things them. 12 tribe of Israel. Now, when them sold Joseph into slavery, them never know, say, a Joseph going to be the one who go and save them with grain. Rasta. And bad mind them, brother. Envy them, brother. Covetous against them own brother. Just because him have one coat where full up a color. Covetous against them own brother. Jealous against them own brother. Sold them own brother into slavery. Now, black people, I want to do that. Black people, African people. Was it Uno that did that? Are we do that? Let me put it away there. Was it we that did that? Are we do that? Come on, man. The reasoning light, man. We are reason. Was it we that did that to ourselves? If we say we are Israel, we are the real Israelite and all of them something there. So we start this thing here? Was it we that started? Yeah? No, because you see, them have the Bible have this, this historical book where, are the holiest book, are the holiest of holies, and if you want anything, that's how you have to go. Well, we are use it tonight. We ask some question out of it too. You know me? Because black people, we align ourselves with this thing here. We say we are Israelites. The depths are Hebrew Israelites. Make sure say, yo, don't get it twisted, we are the original, Make sure we are the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I mean? And what I mix we up with them one there. You see me I say? Zionists, but I mix we up. We are the Hebrew Israelites, we are the true. So black people, was it we that did that to ourselves? We sell ourselves into slavery? So it go? Me ask a question, based on, the Bible theory or, narrative. Because we say we are Israelite and we are the, you know what I mean? And then again, mind you, hold on, slow down a minute here. The King of Kings, see, is of the tribe of Judah, right? He's from the tribe of Judah. Lineage of King Solomon, King David, Queen of Sheba. See? So, all right then. Because if His Majesty is from the tribe of Judah, then all right. Need not say no more. I don't have to ask them if it's the Israeli or the Israelites them do that. Say, Israel king is Israel God, right? All right. All right. All right. So, is we Africans that start this thing then? No, let's be real. Let's be real. This is just one part of the reasoning. I feel no way. We are deal with everything tonight. Nothing now escape. No stone now leave unturned. So no worry on yourself. But we are deal with this right now. Cause this are leading to where we are going. Yeah, man. This are lead into the diplomacy and misconstrue to promote renter dread. Folly, straight up the way I go. You know what I mean? Up we're going straight up. So nothing now, we not miss nothing. No worry. But we are deal with that part of the thing. Everything linked, man. Because of disobedience to keep the laws and the principles. All right, Archie, bless up yourself. Warm welcome. Zane, Shai Kem. Yeah. So His Majesty is the confirmation, because we claim His Majesty. We claim His Majesty. You know what I mean? 72 nations came and bow. And all when that happened, we say His Majesty is God and King. Israel King is Israel God. You know what I mean? And He's from the tribe of Judah. Can't get no more correct than that. Can't get no more correct than that. Out of the lineage of David. Can't get no more correct than that, man. It's a Amos 9. Can't get no more correct than that. No feel no way, man. We have to deal with the truth, You see me? we have to deal with the truth because here, you see some people, them love say, yo, this are the truth and that are the truth. So, yo, we have to deal with the truth. You know, if the thing have anything to do with we have to, we have to hold up our hand and admit it and say, what, are we Rasta? We never know. We never know. You never know, so we involved in these, these atrocities, these, crime against humanity. That is crime against humanity, man. You enslave your brother and sister. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopian unto me, O children of Israel? Say the Lord, have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and Philistine from Chapter, and the Syrian from Ker. Amos 9. So, you know what I mean? What can I say? What can I say there? Are ye not the children of the Ethiopian unto me, O children of Israel? Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me? Interesting. So that is further confirmation that what? Black people, African people. As Ethiopian no African people. Ethiopians is African people. Yeah. Ethiopians is African people. And he's saying, are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me? The comparison of the Ethiopians and Israel. So, where we standing now? Are we start this slavery thing, huh? Are we brought this sin upon ourselves? Was it us? Was it us? From Joseph, from the day of Joseph, from we sell Joseph into slavery. Was it we, the Ethiopians, the Africans? Are we? I'm not talking about the transatlantic slavery, We're going to get to that part there. We soon get to this. And that me talk about. I not talk about that. I talk about before that, because this is what we are read before transatlantic slavery. See? This year now is before transatlantic slavery. I don't want nobody come say, boy, we are discriminate and we hate these people and we hate that the people. No, no go with them thought there. Them thought there is, you know what I mean, flawed. We're not going to work with that. We're not discriminate against nobody. But we just speak the truth, and the truth hurt a lot of people. And because people can't deal with the truth, you know, them just run go for them discriminate. You know, I say we are discriminate. Oh, we ain't discriminating against anyone. Remember, we follow Selassie. He's our king. He's the Israel king. See? So we follow him. Alright? We follow him. Because according to the thing here, he's Israel king. He's an Ethiopian. He's from the tribe of Judah. One of the sons them of the 12 tribe of Israel. So we don't discriminate. No, we don't do that. We don't discriminate. You see me? We're not in the position to do that anyway. Furthermore, the example that our king have set, we don't discriminate. You could never say Rasta discriminate. You could never say Rasta racist. You can't say Rasta and racist in the same sentence. No, Rasta, no. Can't use it. Rasta no racist. And Rasta don't discriminate. Rastafari, a matter of fact. The movement, Rastafari movement, don't discriminate, and we're not racist. Because we follow the king of Israel, right? Right. And according to this historical allegory, narrative, black people first sell themselves into slavery. Same place in Africa, because Egypt they're in Africa. Same place in Africa. Because Egypt they're in Africa, don't it? Not true. Ethiopia they're in Africa too. See it? Ethiopia they're in Africa too. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Saith the Lord, have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt? You don't worry on yourself, man. Me say no stone now go unturned tonight. See it? No stone now go unturned. But here we are. See in Bible say we have to pick the beam out of our own eye first, right? So let we do that first. Let's deal with that first. Let's deal with us first. Let's deal with us first, man. Come on. Can't take the fire. You have to go through it. So it go. You know what I mean? We start the fire, so we have to, you know what I mean? You have to go through it. You have to go through it. You don't like hear it. According to the thing, black people, African people start slavery. Me know some people glad to hear that, you know. They must say, them glad because, you know, it's like, you know what I mean, that kind of let them off of the hook. No, you know, no half the hook, man. Half no hook. See? Captain Hook, you're half no hook. Let me tell you that. See? We have to deal with we first. That's the reality, you know. Black people love the Bible gone to bed. Who love Bible more than black people? So the judgment bar don't want to accept this part of the Bible. Only don't want to accept these part of the thing. In virgin, don't want to accept this part of the thing. We can't point finger and say, yeah, we can't point finger, yeah, for real. We can't point finger and say this and that and right. Of course. All of the fingers them we are pointing towards, where them are pointing towards, we're going there. You see me? We're going there. Because it's most a reason why we can point some finger, but we have to point the finger first upon ourselves. We have to point the finger upon one another first. You see me? Yeah, because of equal rights and justice we agitate for how long. So we cannot be just. We have to be just. Come on. We want to deal with it. We have to judge the thing properly. Have to be just. Can't be biased. Can't be biased. No way. You know that. Can't be biased. Black people say them are Israelites. African people say them are Israelites. Zane. I go a certain place in Ghana when I there in a Labadi around them here, you know, most of the people them say boy them from Israel. Better Israel. See it? Yeah. When I was in Ghana, I remember reason with a couple of the virgin them. I need to publish that video there. You know, it have it there, sit down on the channel. You see me? We need to publish it. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? We are responsible for some early day things, man. We're responsible. You see me? And it's like them say Bible a prophecy and history. You see me? Prophecy and history. And it look like true we did do it in the early days. According to the Bible, the Bible I say we say we are Israelite, The Bible I say boy African them first start this slavery thing. And I just start to say it, I don't mean I say so. The Bible I say so. God chosen people first start slavery. What a thing. That's a serious thing. That's a serious thing. God chosen people, What a heinous crime. God chosen people. How could we do something like that to ourselves? Or we reach this, sir? Black people today don't want to see them one another with nothing. Them see them brother and them sister, you know, them grudge them for things where them don't even know how them come by it. Bad mind them for things that them don't know how them achieve it. You see me? Don't know how much whatever them have to do, you know, to have whatever possession them have. Black people bad mind them one another. Grudge them one another. You see me? So true them couldn't get them brother pretty color coat. Them just say, boy, yo, I sell that boy, you know. And the thing is, them never even get anything worthwhile. Them never get nothing worthwhile. You see me? Them never get nothing worthwhile. And then you have some Christian today. We say, oh, it was good, slavery was a good thing. You have some African in the diaspora say it was a good thing. It was good that it happened. Because Joseph going to Egypt and become prime minister. All for Christians to that. It's a good thing. That them say. I can't see how it was good still, but that them say. See? It wasn't a good thing. It was a good thing for Israel in them days there. You see me? It end up save them from desolation, from hungry and starvation. You see me? Yeah. Because when them go check for food in Egypt, and you hear how them demonize Egypt still. Demonize Egypt. They're in Africa still. But the chosen people, they have to go there for food, look for food. And lo and behold, them never know, so them would have buck up Joseph. And them never even know, say, a Joseph. You see me? A Joseph know, say, a them and just decide, say, I'm going to hold two of them. When they sell me in a slavery, I'm going to hold two of them hostage. A little judgment ball. Send go for the rest of them. I don't know, say, I'm here run now. Look how the thing flip on the head. The said man where them selling a slavery. Hungry I beat them bad. Hungry I beat them bad. And them got in at the territory where him a run. And the man just hold a couple of them hostage. Just hold a couple of them hostage and say, yo, go for everybody. Blow, I want to take this thing for. Things I remember what I want to do. Remember what I want to do, so just go for everybody. Joseph said for everybody. Yeah. I tell you. Lion Vice Network. Blessings, family. We need re-education program for the people. Willing inch embedded in the mind of the people. Brother Kwesi, bless up yourself, my general. Manners and respect. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, these are the things that was taught to us. And these are the things that is still being taught. You know what I mean? So, to understand what really go on now with everything. Because we are come right up, you know, we are going with this. This ain't going to drop flat. No, we are going up. And, you know, anyone can call in at any moment to contribute to our go on. You know what I mean? Phone number there top of the screen. We not reach where we're supposed to reach it, you know, for really open up the line. With the 1 hour ad. Enough people like to say, boy, I just get to the point. But we're on the point. You know what I mean? We're on the point. We're on the point. So it look like, say, boy, according to the Bible, we sell ourselves into slavery. Because we accept these things, you know, we say, boy, we are this, you know, we are the children of Israel. So we accept that, you know. So we have to accept everything that comes or go, you know, everything that happens with that. Can't pick and choose where you want. Can't just say, oh, the Lion of Judah, and I just King Selassie, and you know? No, that's like no. That's like what. Yeah, the Lion of Judah, of course. But warm to Levi, Simeon. You know what I mean? Warm to them lad. So can't just leave out because it's the children of Israel. It comprised with 12 tribes. And the sister, Dinah. See? So where do we go from, you know, where do we go from here with these type of understanding? Is it factual because, you know, people burn King James Bible and say, boy, them no ain't nothing with no King James Bible and yeah, you know. But it's majesty says we read it and we are read it and I try to make some sense out of what take place. You know what I mean? Because we put ourselves in it, you know. We say we in it and we say our story and all of them something. And then some man say, boy, no, it's white man this and white man that and right. But yeah, the white man canonized along with 300 and other, you know, rural theologians and black African people was involved in that. It wasn't just the white man. You know what I mean? No. It wasn't just the white man to canonize the Bible. But yeah, them have a version, which is the King James Version. You see me? His Majesty say no matter which version. You understand? And we have the version I use right now, so we make some sense out of it. And we're not afraid neither. You see it? No, we're not afraid. So we place ourselves in our Bible. Our King of Kings is of the same tribe of Judah in the Bible. You understand? So there's no escaping out of it. We can't go around it. Can't go around it. Rasta. Can't go around it. Can't go around it. Then, cannot go around it. No matter where you want it, you could have say you bing it till you blue. Cannot go around it, man. His Majesty, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God, light of this world, his own divine majesty. Do I need to continue? Come on, man. Why we don't like to deal with the facts when we... It's the facts we're dealing with here. Facts we are dealing with right here now. Lion of Judah come out of the Bible. We hear about Lion of Judah and all of them somewhere. Eh? Bible we are reading and we are hear about 12 tribes of Israel and all of them somewhere right now. Judah one of the 12 tribes, one of them. Judah is one of them. His Majesty, his crown. Lion of Judah, King of Kings, conquering Lion. Him crown these things. So a man can't run from them. A man can't run from them, man. You can't run from it, man. Can't run, of course you can't run, but you can't hide. It does dead in your face and in your ears. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man, we can't run from the thing, man. Cause we say our thing, you know. We say our thing, but when the reality start kicking and a man start think to himself like, for real? Yeah, man, that's how you think, man. What you talk about? You never know. Reality we are dealing with. His Majesty said for read the Bible here. You think it's a joke the man make? Why you think the man crowned Lion of Judah? Think so the man doesn't still read the Bible for no reason? Man have reason. Tell her to read it. Read it. When you read it, you can talk like how me I talk. You see me, you can talk like how me I talk, but with confidence. You paraphrase over any judgment ball thing because we read it. I mean, if we need to go directly to the source, then we go there. Yeah, but Joseph sent call everybody. Send call everybody. Him hold back two brother. Hostage. And say, yo, bring your father and everybody judgment ball come up at this. See? Yeah. Big reunion. I never know so that did I go on. You see? Never know so that did I go on. Life saving, epic. You know what I mean? Yeah, they never know so that did I go on. A man with them sell out. Them judgment bar sell out the youth. I'm sure it's a sellout thing. I always get them karma. Them sell out the man, but anyway. We can accept the fact that if we're going to say black people, African people, if we go and align ourselves as the African king of kings, are the only African king of kings we know about, and him crown judgment ball, Lion of Judah, right? That means it's true. African people then, yes, have something to do with Israel. Right? It's true. I'm not going to go against it. It's true. Because His Majesty crowned that. Him crowned as one of the tribe. Zin? Alright. So we can accept the fact that African people have something to do with the first set of slavery thing. See? Not on the scale, well, I don't know. Not on the scale of the transatlantic, because that's where we're going right now. Don't know if it's on the scale of the transatlantic. Because transatlantic happened after sub-Saharan. See? After the Arabs. Phone a ring off. Bless you, love.
Greetings.
Greetings, my lord.
Rastafari, live on live.
Yes, King. Brother Kwesi.
Yes, sir. We're there. I'm listening.
Oh, go on. Where you say upon the topic?
Well, it's a very crucial topic, because I see it really as a divide that is arising. Because we have certain ones who definitely have burn out the Bible completely, don't want to hear nothing about Judah, nothing about this, that, And what I've observed, it put these ones in a sticky situation, because it creates a cognitive dissonance, meaning you find yourself advocating things where His Majesty, or you find yourself advocating against the teachings of His Majesty,
True.
and it creates a lot of confusion, and I think I reason with there. I didn't grow up in the church, so I came to the Bible through His Majesty. You know what I mean? I read the Bible because His Majesty, just as the I say, I glory in the Bible. And, without this book here, like a rudderless ship and all of these things, there's so many testimonies His Majesty give around the Bible.
Yeah, man.
And when we look at even what's happening today, in terms of geopolitics and these things, it line up.
Yeah, man.
With whole heap of prophecy. Me never read a next book of that anciency that have that impact. And what we have to realize is that even if a one, think the Bible of foolishness, you have whole nations that don't, that are actively working, for example, this Armageddon war that has been written about in the Bible. You have nations actively preparing for this war and pushing for this war, you know what I mean? Right now in the Middle East. So regardless, it's something that I need to pay very keen attention to. And the other thing is that His Majesty said it's not just about the Bible, seek secular knowledge as well. So His Majesty never limit I and I to the Bible. But I think one would be foolish not to read the Bible, because so much of things around us are impacted by the Bible in terms of world history, world events, So if you don't have that piece, you really don't see the connection.
But the importance, because I like how you start off, with the confusion between latter ones and the division, seeing that is created. But there shouldn't be any confusion or division, because if we are follow His Majesty, right, then we are gonna follow what His Majesty say. If we not gonna pick and choose what we follow from what we don't follow. You understand? We are gonna follow His Majesty's principles and his footstep. Now, if we are do that, then and we acknowledge that, then and we acknowledge His Majesty statement regarding the Bible, then so we have to adhere to that. So when we look now, when we start to read the Bible, if we adhere to what His Majesty say, and we read the Bible, and we see this now, because His Majesty crowned as Lion of Judah, then, and we see this in the Bible. Israel was one of Lion of Judah. Judah was one of the children of Israel. See, out of the 12 tribes. See it? And that is what they did to them own brother. So and the point there, you see that, or you see, black people, because we take up these things and we self, our king as Rasta, as Rastafari, crown Lion of Judah. So it a show we say we have some connection for real, being Israelite, or
And the key too is that His Majesty never go to Europe to get crowned the Lion of the tribe of Judah.
Never.
You see, man, say, so this is what we have to look into, as the I say. This is the proof. There's no throne of King David that is present in the landmass of Palestine.
Nowhere.
There's no throne of King David in Rome. There's no throne of King David in London. The only place on the world map that carries a living tradition of the Solomonic dynasty is in the mountains of Africa. You see me I say? And it wasn't, when you buck up, remember say when you buck up Ethiopia in the Quran, which was 700 AD, them did the same way I go on with them thing, them tradition. When you buck them up at the turn of the century, Aksum, them did the same way. King Azana. A lot of people don't know Ethiopia conquered Saudi Arabia twice, or at least invaded Saudi Arabia twice. So these facts, they have to know that Ethiopia proudly stand within their Judaism and their Christianity. And remember that Ethiopian Bible have books that are not present in the King James Version.
Not sure.
The Book of Enoch only exists in the Ethiopian Bible, to the extent that they thought that the Book of Enoch was fraudulent until they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the same Book of Enoch was in there. So that is how them know, said the Ethiopian have the anciency. But in terms of the Joseph argument now, the sellout argument is a very important, because the Bible also tells you there's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
I look at African Americans as the biblical Joseph of this time, because America is now the most powerful nation on the planet. And African Americans are the most wealthy set of black people on the planet. You know what I mean? Most influential culturally on the planet are the black Americans who are guarding or managing a lot of the affairs of the pharaoh, quote unquote. You know what I mean? They were also sold out with I&I. You know what I mean? On the motherland, prisoners of war, they have the same history as I&I who come from the Caribbean, you know? Although there's a movement now to deny that, but we're not going at that right
Yeah,
now.
well, no. We have to go in it, because as I said that is the first thing that come to my mind, because you see, even though me understand the alignment with what the I say, but there is still that pushback then with some African Americans then who call themselves black Americans then that is pushing the narrative that they are not Africans.
Yes.
Is it?
We have to understand that that's a minority of black Americans, a vocal minority, but it's a minority. And also that I, you know, what their legacy will be, those who are creating that type of separation will remains to be seen. But I look at those ones as ones destined to stay in this land, you know. And Marcus said not everyone need to return to Africa. So I don't make that worry, you know. They will have to, because there's going to be, you know, we're watching the collapse of Western civilization as the elders foretold. And, you know, some would say it was written in the Bible, Revelation chapter 18, Babylon, the great war of Babylon, the great city, all of the merchants drunk, the wine of our fornication, harlot that sit upon many waters, Queen of England, the naval armada, which America becomes a offshoot of that empire. And, you know, we're watching that collapse occur in real time right now. And, you know what I mean? So within that, we always heard from our elders that careless Ethiopians would go down in a Babylon. You know, we also heard the sound come out of her, my people. So we as Rastafari shouldn't be shocked, or, you know, we shouldn't be dismayed that these things are happening, because everything is manifesting according to what we were told, you know. And I know that I probably hear them same sound there, you know, about the careless Ethiopian, about come out of her, my people, you know what I mean? All of these things. So people are choose them, you know, where they're going to fall on the chessboard right now. And some are choosing to remain in the West, you know what I mean? And all I say to them is the Almighty go with the item, you know? That is all I say to the item. I don't try argue when a man tell me he's not African, you know? Me not try tell him about DNA and if him take him DNA, you know, because, well, let's be fair. There were Africans here, you know, prior to the European presence, you know. You know, I think that is clear. We look at the Olmec civilization. We look at even Columbus' own journal. We look at, you know, Mansa Musa and the voyages from ancient Mali and certain things. We look at the fact that the Moors were the ones who navigated Columbus over here, the trade route, the oceanic current that carry you straight at the west from West Africa. So we know Africans were there, but what we have to understand, or what those ones should understand, is that when the transatlantic slave trade came, the bloodline of those wash over and drown out all of that, because any black person in the West that you take a DNA, it's going to take you to West or Central Africa, most of them. You know what I mean? As opposed to if you look at the Aborigines who are black people same way, and you do their DNA, you're going to see a distinction. You know, you're going to see a separation from a much earlier time period.
Yeah, because
If
when a pray day, when you check, all right,
yeah,
man like Columbus as they are refer to, Columbus was a man where I bring native Indian and I sell them in Europe, you know. That is where
yes.
Columbus did that do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? But them, you know, you hear people talk about them something there.
No, you don't. You don't. Columbus was a very evilous man, you know, even according to the standard of the time. But the key for I and I is to recognize that, you know, in keeping to go forward to the high point about the Bible, everything that was prophesied is unfolding currently. You know, you can find the correlation, not just in Revelation, but throughout. Even the book of Daniel will tell you about, you know, the union, European Union, and clay and metal and all these things, and it will last for a time and then it will scatter. We see that go on right now. You know what I mean? These were the stories when I was a young college student and I woke up into the Nyabingi elders that we used to hear. You know what I mean? And they would break down the Bible according to the prophecy with what was going on in the news and history. And that was a large part, you know, in terms of I and I early education. And I can tell you, you know, as a grown man now, almost touching 50 years old, that me not see the elders them miss. You know what I mean? And I'm a man that like to do research and them thing that so you know really see where they were off, you know, based on their analysis. It may not have happened as quickly because, you know, as a young Ras, we thought repatriation was going to happen, you know what I mean, next couple of years, you know what I mean? And that never go on. But at the same time, you know, 20 years later, we see the year of return in Ghana. You know, we see COVID, we see people start, you know, take away themselves and start return, and it's not Rastafari leading the charge, you know? So we see repatriation is a real thing. And when you go to Africa, and I think I have had this reasoning, and you reason with the ones will tell it, say something in them, I call them home, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They might tell it, say something, call them home. You know what I mean? Not, you know what I mean? Anything. So if he said this is a thing that is written, that is unfolding, that inner people, inner black people, those who mama call are returning. Yeah, and man, if you never get that call, like I said, me just say the Almighty go with you. Hopefully we can arrange some trade and some, you know, diplomatic, you know, things. But, you know what I mean, those of us who get the call, we are treading. And I have no doubt that there will be the international black repatriation en masse, government to government at some point. I have no doubt that there will be miles of high water ship and these things that were foretold. In due season, it might not be for another 20, 30 years. It might be next year. We don't know the timing, you know?
True.
But it's just for I and I to be confident. What we need to do, and me know I'm long-winded, so anytime you need me for just feel up, you just let me know. Because me's a man. You know what I mean?
But
we continue.
You what me I said though, you see within Rastafari, in the movement of Rastafari, as they refer to the division and you know, their confusion. The reason for that, you know, is because one do not read. You understand?
True.
A lot of ones don't read, and because ones don't read when they hear certain narratives, you know, them come up against it in a ignorant, you know, a ignorant manner. See? Because when one's here we talk about, as Bobo Shanti, we talk about His Majesty visit Prince Emmanuel privately, Zin, that nobody know about. Zin, you have people, you have the Rastafari community say nothing no go so. Zin, nothing no go so, but me read where His Majesty leave from England, Zin, when him visit England, him visit England, and when him a leave from England, then I think he must do about probably about 7 days or so in England. Then and when him a leave from England, a private him leave England. Nobody don't know where him a go. Private, the thing say him leave when him a leave England. A private. Me I go bring that thing there upon the program still. You see me? I probably read it out tonight, but private, the man travel out of England. Nobody never know where him did I go from there.
Okay.
You see me? I say, but you have people that say, oh, His Majesty wouldn't do that, and him couldn't do that, and him. But come on, you don't know. If you don't know, you just say you don't know, but don't fight something because you don't know. If you don't know, it is for you to go and research and find out. And then come and say, boy, yo, we don't find no proof of that, man. You see me? But me have proof of His Majesty traveling and leaving from England here. And when him leave England, nobody don't know where I go after that.
One thing I don't do is I don't try to limit His Majesty, you know, because there's a lot of mystics. He used to travel by the name Mr. Strong, you know. I think that was the name he used even when he was in England at some of the time. So anything is possible. You know, I have never seen the evidence. I've heard that song before still, but I never see the evidence. But I don't try to limit His Majesty. I met a Haitian Ras who tell me that His Majesty turned into a lion when him go Haiti, you know, and Papa Doc turned into a leopard, and the two of them are walk around the palace and things, you know what I mean? There's a whole heap of thing where we hear, and the man tell me say, you know, once teeth with them own eyes. I just listen, because I'm not going to say a foolishness you talk, because that would be arrogant, you know. I'm not going to say it as a fact either, because I wasn't there and I don't have the evidence to support it, but we just know, say, you know, you have elders who say His Majesty chop apple in a 13 piece. Whole heap of different sound, you know what I mean? So,
my lord, me there Ghana and a reason with some native brethren, and them a tell me some things where them a tell me where go on. You hear me I tell you? Some things where go on in a Africa. You'd a run like when me say you run up and down.
You see, what we know, remember what we know is what we are told and what we see. The world is vast, you know what I mean, and ancient. So that is why, you know, we have to be humble as a people, because there's powers in the earth. And this is why the Bible is so important, because remember, His Majesty speak multiple languages. He read the text in the ancient texts of many different faiths and trad, and yet still he might tell you, say, read the Bible. You know what I mean? So that means there's something in there that is important to read, because he would have known about the Sumerian text and the Anunnaki and all these things. I remember, so the Ethiopians are the one that hold the tradition of the Book of Enoch, which talk about interplanetary travel. You see what I say? So just because, and we have to understand Africans and the mystics, they're not chatty. Them not go start a podcast or go up and meet the press and go talk certain things. You know what I mean? That's why Ethiopia is some monastery. You have to go climb a rope. You know, if you know fit, you can go up there to see what book them have up there. You know what I mean? They have some monastery or some place where you have to do something because the knowledge is guarded, it's sacred, but there are people guarding onto certain Asian knowledge and powers in this earth.
Yeah, man. So
You know what I mean?
so when me hear the ayah say that now, a elder tell us say His Majesty turn into lion and all of them thing there. Me not doubt them thing there, because when me here in Africa, when me some reasoning where you talk about man turn into just more than lion, you stay there.
Yeah. No. And remember, every world tradition talk about interplanetary travel. This is what I'm now studying. All the different faiths talk about what they would call the angels in some cultures, what they call, but these are interplanetary beings. You understand? Not bound by, the laws that govern I and I day to day. Them have certain abilities and these things. And every culture around the planet have these traditions. No. Remember, say we are coming out of a slavery tradition. There's no African culture that don't believe in the supernatural, and we have been, and we are the oldest people on the planet, so we know the most about what's going on, socially, scientifically, all these things. And I mean, even if you look at the history of Kemet and what Kemet them are deal with, what they can replicate to this day, the building of the pyramids, and how the pyramids are aligned with the planetary constellations and aligned with the center of the earth and all of these things, you know what I mean? So knowledge is vast, and the more you know you don't know. So we have to be humble, and that is what I am imploring. I was just in Jamaica, me just forward from Jamaica. I was down there with Miss Barrel, you know what I mean? I see Miss Barrel blow through the place,
See? Rasta.
Yeah, my parents still don't have power in a Manchester. I just don't talk to my mother and things. So, but when I was down there, one of the reasons I was having with the brethren and sisters is about literacy, and the problem that we have with literacy in Jamaica. And I was talking about Jamal, and oh, we need a program like Jamal within Rastafari where we can do adult literacy, because a lot of stigma attached to the inability to read. And as you say, a lot of the confusion is being caused because ones are not reading for themselves, And His Majesty had a very strong adult literacy program. That was one of the main things that he did after the war, was really invest in adult literacy programs. All of the libraries were in built, all of these things had programs in them because he was trying to rapidly educate the people so they could move away from superstition and certain things and help with the task of developing a modern nation, which he knew was going to be critical to survive in these times that we're living in now. So if you're a Rastafari, you have to be pro-literacy, and those who resist, we have to stop coddling these ones, because there's nothing Rastafari about ignorance. You see what I'm saying?
True.
And oftentimes we give these ones a lot of chat, or a lot of talk amongst I and I, when they are going against the teaching. His Majesty reserved the portfolio of Minister of Education for himself. What that mean? You know what I mean? So I have to, I think, and this is why I wrote in the comments, we need some programs, institutions because that's the only way we're going to make that change. You know, right now, Rastafari, we're in a cycle, you know, of poverty, generational poverty. You know, we have 3-4 generations of poverty in certain instances. You know what I mean? You know, and we have to break these chains, and the only way we're going to break these chains is by same thing: the literacy, education, following the blueprint that His Majesty left for I and I in Ethiopia. You know what I mean? Ethiopia is still one of the fastest developing African nation with all the tribal war we are going, with everything, because the foundation that the highest of himself established is so intricately tied together. You know what I mean? So woven that even with all the CIA, everybody are trying to separate, and they built succession into the Ethiopian constitution to show you how wicked them is, you know, and divide the provinces into ethnic groups, which is mindset said Ethiopia must never be divided by ethnic lines, and the man them go do it, you know what I mean, to show you how evil of these ones that we are up against are dealing with. So we have to know, say, His Majesty has set the foundation which cannot be moved. And I and I as Rastafari, we have a role to play in African unity, in being that glue, that cultural glue that can help to overcome tribalism. We have a mission right now, and this is why I wanted to call in, because we are wasting so much time with the petty differences, you know. I talk about it, you know. I give thanks for the unity. We're wasting so much time with the petty differences. That to me is so boring. You know what I mean? The work what we have in front of us, which is so glorious, which is to continue the work of I and I Father. You know, we are Rastafari. We become part of the goodie of Rastafari. That work that needs to be done right now. All of this little bickering and petty difference and argue with people when take time to educate themselves is wasting our time. And we have to also remember that we've been infiltrated, and they know they can't stop I and I. So what the infiltrators are doing is just trying to create stumbling block and delays. You know? So those of I and I with like minds, we just have to sidestep these ones, you know. We waste a lot of time dealing with them. Right now, I and I movements is to find the ones with like minds, make I and I come together, and make I and I do the work that need to get done. Follow the teachings of His Majesty. But man, now follow the teaching of His Majesty, now go get too much of time.
You see, all right. You see, me like that talk there, you know. Follow the teachings of His Majesty. You see me, I say? And a lot of ones do not want to do that. And that is where we might have a little differences, difference in opinion. Because when you look on the thumbnail of the thing here, you see His Majesty kissing, you know, Queen Elizabeth's hand, right? And Queen Elizabeth, as we know, is a European, is, you know what I mean, is the Queen of England, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So, but I think Rastas misconstrue pictures like those, and you know, His Majesty 1963 open speech of the United Nations. So them misconstrue all these things now to go outside of what the movement of Rastafari stand for. The movement, Rastafari is a nation building movement, back to Africa movement, black power movement. That, you know, that is Rastafari. Now, when you start to go outside of those tenets, you know, what is it that you're really dealing with? You see me, I say, because you start to quote things Zine, to suit your own personal desire. Zine, because you have a personal desire now, and you are going to take His Majesty speech out of context. You go and take the picture that now out of context and say, boy, yeah man, it's alright for, me deal with some rent-a-dread type of thing. You see me, I say? Well, the movement is not that. That is not what the movement promote. See?
No.
Now that is the truth, but you have people who want to fight what the truth is. You see me, I say? Now the younger generations, is coming, and I say, these type of energy, these type of videos, these type of broadcasts is mainly for them, really. It's mainly for them, you see me, because them have to have an understanding if you know, say, yo, don't follow what you see other people are doing. That is not how the thing go. You understand? That is not how the thing go. People have a choice to do what they want to do, We're not saying that people don't have choice. People have choice and free will. You understand? But it's us that tell the people him say His Majesty is God and King, It's not His Majesty that come and tell people say him a God, See, His Rastaman say, we say His Majesty Emperor Selassie a God, and other people start to jump on the bandwagon all over the place. See, after we organize, I set the principles of this where it stand for. No, you can't come now with your personal thing, Virgin, and bringing out the thing, and then you when you cause disruption, you expect people not to say anything.
Yes, it's a major issue. When you look at His Majesty wife, who is His Majesty wife? Is a black African woman.
There you go.
You never hear His Majesty with no girl about the place, You never hear His Majesty certain thing. Yes, the heights of diplomacy. We're gonna show Queen Elizabeth that royal dignity of our station. And we're going to greet a lot of, evilous people, because we have to build bridges. Because remember, these heads of state is not just about the head of state, they represent a people.
Right.
And His Majesty was ending Ethiopia's period of isolation and building. He's the first Ethiopian leader to leave Ethiopia since Menelik I, if you're going by the Kebra. So he was really opening Ethiopia. He was being that bridge to the whole world. And he started the trend of world leaders. When we see world leaders that fly up and down now, like His Majesty start all of that in the modern era. There was never a time other than conquering where man like Genghis Khan and them thing they were, because it's too dangerous in terms of security. For go all over the world. His Majesty conquering line of the tribe of Judah. Come checking on your place, looking at your face and see what you're dealing with. You understand? So His Majesty is the one who started these things, established these things, but it was for I and I. Because any country you go in the world, they will show you some artifacts, some things where His Majesty live, and some things and the glory, and you will meet some elders will tell you they were there, and it create that goodwill around the world for I and I, even today as Rastafari. When you travel around the world, you'll find, I would say, that love of His Majesty is within the peoples of the entire world. The whole world hail Him, And again, comes back to the biblical prophecy, that Christ consciousness returning to the earth and on the throne of David and the world, every knee shall bow, every tongue confess. Literally around the world, all of the nations bow before Him. They gave Him honor, glory, and majesty. These things are real. This is why I love Rastafari Chad so much. Because I don't need anyone to tell me, say His Majesty is the Almighty. I just need to acknowledge the history. that's good enough for I. Because me I go get the same result. You understand?
Yeah,
That every
man.
nation did heal him. In reality, it's not like, even give thanks for Marcus, but Marcus never have that same kind of tradition. You know what I mean? Marcus was in his region. Marcus could even, you know what I mean? He never even get to see the motherland. So Marcus never had that global impact where he matured and every military have to salute him and, you know what I mean? Shot off his fire, cannon salute, you know what I mean? From him step on the shore, naval, armadas coming to show them, before the King of Kings. When the King move around the creation,
So,
you know what I mean?
so that may I show the highness, like the eye read the thing when me I talk about when His Majesty come at England, at Dover him come pan ship, you see me, and at them when him arrive at them type of arrival there, the Navy ship a bus shot in a ear and all of them something there in England. You see me I say? Just for the arrival of His Majesty. You see me I say? So
Yeah. And I was going to say, this is when Jim Crow is in America. This is when,
a lot
call
of
it,
things.
these things in Jamaica, black people had no respect around the planet. So we have to put that context, we're talking 1936. So you're talking about the heights of segregation, slavery, colonialism.
Yeah, man.
And this black man is getting this reception.
Yeah, man.
Everywhere. So, you know what I mean? So this is something that we have this legacy. And, one of the things that hurt me the most is when you see an artist named Vibes Cartel at the University of the West Indies. And when him are defending bleaching, him quote that same speech from the UN, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of a. Him use that to justify bleaching, And that's when me know say a judgment was going to reach that brother. You know what I mean? Because that is the extreme to what the guy is talking about, where we're talking about using His Majesty word sound to justify things that have nothing to do with Rastafari. And that would happen too. You know what I mean? But what we have to understand is that many are called, few are chosen. And as I tell the family, I tried the Ayabingi. We're getting ready to celebrate the 23rd of July. And we are going to chant a chant about the chosen few. We never yet go on Ayabingi and chant about the chosen many. You see me I say? So we need to not be disturbed. We need to just, again, find like minds. And we have a role to play. Rastafari, independent, non-aligned media. I have to big up the I work that the I doing, inspire ones like I, Lion Voice Network, other ones, who are out there. We have a role to play in terms of correcting the narrative because, up to this point, the dominant voice has been the artists, the singers and the players of instruments. But we have to have a counterbalance that's going to align the people with His Majesty, because once we are obedient to His Majesty, we've gone clear. And what I do is anytime someone says something against His Majesty, I respectfully tell them I am going to take His Majesty word some, because when I look at His Majesty resume of what he achieved, and then I put it up to the I resume, what the I achieved, you know what I mean? I'm going to go with the Majesty every time, you know what I mean? So it's no disrespect to the I, because you can still live your life and prove, say, whatever you're saying is valid. But I have the freedom and the choice to follow Kadamawi Haile Selassie the first, and to align with others who do so, and to fulfill the works that he outlined. I'm not here to reinvent the wheel. I'm not here to invent no new chad. I'm here to implement the vision.
Yes,
The highest of himself shall establish I and I.
Yes, sir.
So I don't want to take up the whole program. I just call in for
give
Black
thanks.
and Sound and give thanks, for the topic. They always have very fascinating topics, I'm tell the eye that too. But yeah, give thanks and just big up everyone. I have the Lion Voice Network. We're doing some similar work, but from a different angle. And we're just looking for the unity and for the family to come together right now and make we build, make we return home and make we show the world an alternative to the madness that is currently taking place, and be that light in the darkness, So that is what I'm on calling for I and I family globally. And we can do it too, because Rastafari has now become experts in every field. We have Rastafari in every field, every something. And the Gideon are going to get red, and it are going to get redder. Prepare yourself, prepare your family, make sure you have food on deck, make sure you are preparing, is a real Armageddon. And we just give thanks again for these moments. Bless up yourself, I just start.
Yes, my brother, give thanks. And there them can check out Lion Voice Network. Zine, go over there, subscribe to the platform, as the Virgin say. Similar work are going. Zine, and look out, look out for some, look out for interview with Brother Kwesi on this platform here. You know what I mean? And,
yes, I have an exclusive I Just Star interview, because I don't know if ones know the I story, So we are also going to be highlighting I Just Star on I platform, and this is the Inity family. So, look out for some more collaboration, more works and thing, and yeah, make we just put aside any little petty difference and do the work, There's so much, there's enough work for everyone get them glory. And that is the thing. I'm glad when I see more workers coming over and do everything myself. So there's enough glory for everyone. So make we just come together, find your lane, and see how we can fit it together and make it work. And we move this thing and make the elders them proud, and the youth them proud, So we give thanks.
Yes, my brother. Yeah, man. Manners and respect, and bless up yourself, my king.
Bless up yourself, Rastafari.
Yeah, man. More love and strength, Rastafari. Yes, family. Yeah, man. Brother Kwesi from Lion Voice Network. Yeah, go over there and subscribe. See? Yeah. Let's build the family, as the Virgin has said, Unity is strength, collective security for surety. Yeah, man. Yeah. So yes, give thanks, my brother, for the strength, and yeah, the information shared. Yeah. We need that, we need we need the ones them for a call in and a communicate, said we. Yeah, I love that. Them type of energy there. You see it. Show the unity and the strength, where we attack, but we not just attack, we live in it, we're doing it. Yeah. So yeah, to the topic. We not left the topic. But once can call in still, the number there on the top of the chat room there. Me go continue upon the deliberation around, the presentation. But once can call in still, we just go through. The number is 07852923892. You can call in on the WhatsApp. Alright? Yeah, man. That's how we are take call. Yeah, so, I continue the journey. You see me? Yeah, wait for any call for coming, but yeah, we're there, we are continuing it still. Yeah, that's the only thing that, His Majesty, His Majesty step out of motorcade there. And as him step out of motorcade, as him step out, man not even step out good enough. As the man step out, The man is greeted, you know. The Queen of England is on her knees. Queen of England is on her knees. See? So if His Majesty a kiss fear daughter hand, I don't know. Look, our mother this on her knees. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's why, you know, you just can't misconstrue the king thing. You know what I mean? For the other things. You know, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. His Majesty diplomacy, you can't misconstrue that for your personal desires. You know what I mean? Your personal desire is you trying to you know, make the movement of Rastafari look away. You know what I mean? Because we know what the movement stands for. What it stands for not evolve into something else. It hasn't. You know what I mean? It haven't evolved into something else. It still remain what it was. You see me? So you can't misconstrue the man diplomacy. Yeah. No way. You can't do that. You know, that is just taking His Majesty out of context. You see me? That is just taking His Majesty out of context. Yeah. When you do things like that, you know, when you misconstrue the king, you know, you're taking him out of context, Aya. Can't do that. Can't do that. No, you can't do that. Can't do that, man. You're mad, man. Can't do that. Hear why? Because if you do that, if you don't continue to do that, see? Hear what? Throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered the most, that has made it possible for evil to triumph. Let me read it again, if you didn't get it. Throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered the most, that has made it possible for evil to triumph. So, when I want here, we are defend, because His Majesty is the defender of the faith. So when we there defend the faith, let me just read that for Uno. Zine, because ones who should have known better, them keep silent. Them keep silent. A matter of fact, them a promote it. And them should have known better. But them silent voice. When it matter the most, when it matter the most, hear nothing from them. And what? That make evil for triumph. Because when them coulda do something, there was inaction. When them could have done something, when they could have acted, them could have acted, them could have sing about it and say, I know so the thing go. Well, I sing about it. Nobody not sing about it. Everybody sing and promote it and say a one love thing. One love thing. One love. One love thing. Yeah. One love thing, man. But His Majesty is the defender of the faith. And we're not going to stay silent. Not when it matters the most. No way. For evil for triumph, you're mad. No. Not wrong, yes, sir. No, man. This is action. This is not inaction. We're acting. And we're not acting like we're movie stars. No indifference when it really, we should have known better. No, man. So true, we know better. We have to say, yo, Rasta. No, man, that is renter dread something. A renter dread something that. Renter dread something that. Sorry, but no disrespect, but you know what I mean? It's that. What is the one over there? What else? Because if you're not deal with the principle of the movement, then another thing you deal with. Another thing you deal with. And now when we now come and attack now, people get upset. People get upset and I try to say we're racist. You're joking. You can't, you want to think you can guilt trip we? Or us? Or I and I? You can't guilt trip us, man. Come on, man. You're joking. Racist? Go with that. Prejudice? Go with that. We, I and I, we follow His Majesty. When you hear me there telling early. Because we follow His Majesty, that's why we have to defend the thing. Because His Majesty is the defender of the faith. So upon the Sabbath we have to come and defend the thing because we have to just defend it. We have to just defend it. You see me? We have to just defend it. You know what I mean? Throughout history, it has been the inactions of those who could have acted. You could have do sitting. Could have defend it like how I just start come and defend it and I make them know say and so it go. And me just there what they are. I mean, nobody don't know I just start. Who know I just start? Nobody don't know I just start. But we're there. And we voice loud. We're there and the people them hear our voice. Just like how Lion voice called in a while ago. Yeah, loud. People them hear our voice. A roar. Eh? So we have to act upon these things. We can't make them, you know what I mean? We can't make them water down the thing, man. Madman. Hey, you think me have youth? 5 of them me have. Judgment ball do no. 5. And them have to know the truth. Them listen them father. You understand? Them listen them father. You stay there. So, we have to come and speak the truth. That's just the reality of the thing. You see me? We have to just come and speak the truth. Yeah. His Majesty say a whole heap of things. You see me? Yeah, His Majesty say a whole heap of things. So, what His Majesty say we are go by? You see me? His Majesty say racial discrimination cannot be tolerated in any form, and justice must be served for all. See it? We follow His Majesty, you know. I and I, we follow His Majesty. Can't tell we nothing. You can't guilt trip with your narcissistic energy. You cannot do that. Make we feel guilty for stand up for what we know is right. You go away with that. Go away. His Majesty said this. His Majesty said, racial discrimination cannot be tolerated in any form, and justice must be served for all. The judgment ball do no. So I want to say, can't say Rasta discriminative and prejudice against anybody. Rasta don't do that. We don't. Judgment ball do no. We don't do that. Because our king tell us not to do those things. But we follow our king. You see me? We follow our king. Our king said the racial discrimination. You know what I mean? And the thing about it, it wasn't, our king wasn't telling us. He wasn't telling us. Because we wasn't racist. We never been racist. So it wasn't we him tell. You understand? But Trim said anyway, and whatever him say, we find it important. See? So when him never did a talk to we just say, all right, anyway, we still are going to follow it. No matter, we still are follow it. I want to know we him attack. You understand? Because other people, His Majesty are talking. Other people, His Majesty are educated. You understand? Because African people wasn't racist. See? So His Majesty tell them, say, racial discrimination cannot be tolerated in any form. In any form, blood. And justice must be served for all, not some. Not John round the corner around there, sir. Or Miss Lou up the road. No. For all. Everybody. All away. That won't do no. Eh? Yeah, man, we left out the Bible now, man. We left the Bible where the we out the Bible now. We know where it's majesty as now. You see me? Where's majesty I say we are deal with that now? Where's majesty? Because people love to quote his majesty, you know, man. And try to tell we say, I try to guilt trip we. You can't guilt trip we. We, a Rasta, which one of them reggae band there? I think something another brothers. I said we are the Rasta. What that judgment ball reggae band the name I get. But them have a song with them that say we are the Rasta. You can't guilt trip we. Can't guilt trip we. After we come and defend the faith, our faith, you know. Una come in our faith and come try to tell we how our faith go. How that work? Una sound like some of them black Christians. Regarding that people business are more Christian than them. Eh? No man. You can't come in a Rasta and come tell we how the thing go. The thing don't go like that. The thing go like you should listen to us and learn. You listen to us and learn. You don't tell us how the thing go. You know? You's always going to be the baby. Even though out of the mouth of babe and suckling, one RD in its strength, but at the same time, you know, you're misguided, you know, as a young baby. Misguided, so, you know, we have to guide you in the right direction. You know, so it go. Yeah. This is how we it go. That's it. Yeah. So, are we are the Rasta? See? We are the Rasta. You can't tell we nothing about this. Yeah? Yeah, man. You have to come and tell us all the thing go. When we are defend what we know to be necessary. I want to have to say, boy, yo, them are racist and no racist. Really? Yeah, man, if you check our DNA and bloodline, man, you see, say, boy, I know we, man. I know we racist. I know we ever know how we say, boy, yeah, the Israelites, them start the slavery thing. All right, I don't know. No problem. We accept that. Then, well, we're not racist. No. We're not prejudiced either. See? Yeah. Change is never easy, but it is necessary for progress. See? So I know, say, some of the items, you know, who kind of hold on to certain concept, you know, who have misconstrued the king. No, change is never easy, but it is necessary for progress. Now, and me, I say that, you know, me does quote the king. You're a king, you know, you say is you're a king. You know what I mean? That's a quote to King. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. See? The power of love can conquer hate and bring people together. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey. Oh my, let me read that again, because it was some people say, yes, I just start seeing the one I wonder, and I wonder make we can do what we can do. No. Listen good, man. Listen good. Listen good. Must listen good. The power of love can conquer it and bring people together. See? Because his hate bring discrimination. You know? And Majesty assure you say, yo, if you love, it will conquer the hate. So you won't have to discriminate. If you love, it will conquer the hate. So you don't have to discriminate. See? And that His Majesty assure you, you know. His Majesty not assure you, say, you feel in return now behave like or go on like you a rent a dread. No, that is not what His Majesty is telling you. That is not what His Majesty is telling you. And if you feel like that is what His Majesty is telling you, you misconstrue what His Majesty is saying, and you're also taking him out of context. See? Yeah, man, Marcus Garvey a general, you know. Yeah, Marcus Garvey a general, but His Majesty, you know, His Majesty are the King of Kings. You know what I mean? Majesty are King of Kings. So anyhow, Marcus did deal with it. Anyhow, His Majesty can't even deal with it on even a different level. See? We must strive for equality, justice, and peace in our world. You hear what the man said? We must strive for equality. Who must strive for equality? Are you going to be equal? So who must strive for that? Who His Majesty is talking there? Justice and peace in our world. It is our duty to speak out against injustice and fight for what is right. Hey, our king listener. I want a man come play around, you know. Where's Majesty say? What does Majesty say? His Majesty say, it is our duty to speak out against injustice and fight for what is right. So some man want to be silent and not defend what is right. We can't do that. We can't do that. Here why we can't do that. The future is in our hands, and we must take responsibility for it. So as me I say, you see, what we are doing here, I for the generation them, I for the next generation. You see me I say? So when we there, I correct the thing them. I for them for know say, yo, this are the correct way it go. You know what I mean? And on a rent a dread, you don't do no rent a dread something if a Rastafari you deal with. Rastafari don't do rent a dread. Anyway, I'm continue. Life is too short to hold grudges. Forgiveness is essential for peace and happiness. His Majesty. His Majesty not easy, you know. Please, Rasta. Life is too short to hold grudges. Forgiveness is essential for peace and happiness. See it? Yeah, man. Unity is strength. We must come together and work towards a common goal. Rasta. May I tell you, man? May I tell you? Don't misconstrue His Majesty. You understand? And when you hear the Rasta them, I deal with a different, the faith, I defend the Rastafari faith, you just listen. You understand? Don't be no opposition. Don't be no opposition. Love is the foundation of a just and peaceful society. You understand? So just show some love. Just show some love. Love is the foundation of a just and peaceful society. Education is the key to unlocking the potential within each of us. Education is the key to unlocking the potential within each of us. We have to educate ourselves. See? Yeah. We have to educate ourselves so we know not just Rastafari, but but it's important. Yeah, for know about Rastafari, the movement. These are things where me I read from His Majesty's speeches. You see me I say? And them are aligned with everything what me I say. So, important, Very important. Yeah, the road to success is paved with hard work and dedication and perseverance. Yes, His Majesty. Creativity is the fuel that drives the innovation and progress. Drop a couple of them down at the thing. What go on here? Out of Sabbath in my lord. How you do? You listen? People in North America, North and South America. Yeah. Bless up the eye themselves, Yeah, man. Raja Gonzalez, Archie, bless up, Manners and respect. Sound Kush, Rastafari, bless up, Yes, read again. Yeah, man, the reading not done yet, man. The reading not done yet. The reading does start. We just a warm up. We just a warm up. We just a warm up, my king. Leave you with me. A warm up. We just a warm up, man. Reading not start yet. Cause we have to go in at the famous, you know. We have to go in at the famous speech of His Majesty. We have to go in at that. We have to go in at that one. Yo, famous speech of His Majesty make Bob Marley make millions. Yeah, Majesty speech, and them say them title it a war. Majesty speech, but that's not one of war still. That Marley say a war. You see me? If Bob Marley say a war, I don't know how some people even get it twisted still. Cause Bob Marley I say a war. And even though I'm a war still, but Bob Marley say a war. But some people get it twisted and misconstrue the whole thing. You see me? Even though Bob Marley say a war. Him never say one love, him say a war. He didn't say one love, him says war. So I don't know. Some people get it twisted like that. You know? Cause at the said speech, you know. At the said speech where everybody love to draw for. Well, we going to pull it up tonight. We are going to pull it up and looking at it again. Because this is not Bob Marley song we are going to sing tonight. No. The speech we are dealing with tonight. Zin, I can't misconstrue what His Majesty saying. You understand? I can't twist up what His Majesty say. I can't twist up Rastafari. I can't do that. So we're going to look on the speech. You understand? We're going to look on the speech. We're not looking at Bob Marley's song. Everybody know Bob Marley's song. Cause no people when them hear, yeah man, Bob, you know Bob Marley song at the Emperor speech. Emperor speech Bob Marley sing over. And put war in the man's speech. Bob Marley not easy, you know. Bob Marley take the man's speech. I say, yo, you see if you not do them something, yeah, war. Bob Marley was like a little town. Bob Marley was like a little town that the people have flesh. Bob Marley was like a little town. Bob Marley was a little fire with us a blaze. It was a blaze upon them. You know, a little torch. As I go around and catch fire about the place. Somebody say a war is war. Yeah. Somebody say a war. Yeah, we are going to look upon the speech. We are going to read the speech. Don't feel no way. We're going to read the speech. Yeah. All right. So, it's a long speech, you know, so I'm not going to go through all of the long speech thing. You understand? I'm not going to go through all of the long speech. We're just going to deal with a specific part of the thing. See it? So, His Majesty now, quoting His Majesty, see it? On the question of racial discrimination, the Addis Ababa conference taught to those who will learn this future lesson. That until the philosophy which all one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. That until they are no longer first and second class citizens of any nation, that until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eye, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the ruler of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. See? Until the ignoble and unhappily regime that hold our brothers in Angola, who is holding them in Angola? In Mozambique, who is holding them in Mozambique? And in South Africa, who is holding them in South Africa? Until the ignoble and unhappy regime that hold our brother in Angola, in Mozambique, in South Africa, in subhuman bondage, have been tackled and destroyed, until bigotry and prejudice and malicious and inhuman self-interest have been replaced by understanding and tolerance and goodwill, until all Africans stand. Wait there. Stop. Hold on a minute. Until what? Until all Africans stand and speak as free being. Until Europeans? No. Until Asians? No. Until all Africans stand and speak as free being, equal in the eyes of all men, as they are equal in the eyes of heaven. How the judgment ball do no? We want to understand. Let me continue reading, because I don't want to get emotional. Until that day, the African continent, wait there, what hold on? Wait there. Until where? Until that day, the African continent will not know peace. All right. Let me just stop there for a minute. Congo, Sudan, what else? We see we are going in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. What else? until the African continent, until that day, the African continent will not know peace. We Africans will fight if necessary. And we know that we shall win, as we are confident in the victory of good over evil. So, who want to misconstrue what His Majesty has said? Who want to take His Majesty out of context? When the thing is plain. Huh? When the thing is plain. Until all Africans, don't forget about that part there. On only one of a coat. On only one of a coat until the color of a man's skin is no more significant to the color of his eye. Well, listen, it never does that alone. Sorry to inform you know, at this late point in the thing. Zane, sorry, but him did also say, until all Africans can speak, not even walk, speak as free being. Equal in the eyes of all. You know what with it? How much artists were bonfire, pan slackness. How much artists you take with them visa and stop them from go here, there, and where, and this and that and all of that, and you ban them song and some people. How much? Hey, Virgin. How much African because them talk, them speak free, them now hold them out of ground when you assassinate them. Just because them talk, them open up their mouth and tell them people say don't do this or don't do that. Until all Africans, not some, all Africans can stand and speak as free being, equal in the eyes of all man, as they are in the eyes of heaven. Until that day, the African continent, we Africans, not we, any other nation, we Africans. But some people don't understand. True Bob Marley sing one song, but the speech there. We know Bob Marley sing over some of the speech. Yeah, but him not say everything. Him not say everything. Look what's going on in the world right now. See? Until that day, the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship, and the ruler and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion to be pursued but never attained. And if you're looking at the world while going on today, peace is war, isn't it? I don't know, peace is war. So probably Bob Marley didn't know what he say when he might say war. You it's a system was pushing slackness until slackness start push. See? Boy. Yeah, but you know, people take His Majesty out of context, you know. Yeah. Take His Majesty out of context, aya. That is not good. Sorry to say. You know what I mean? You know, just because you want to do your thing, you know. Nobody not stop you from doing your thing. No one is stopping you from doing your thing. You know, no one. You know what I mean? Nobody not stop you. Just a say boy, you just have to, you know what I mean, get the thing right when, you know what I mean. Because you're going to mislead people. You're going to mislead people. You have to be true and know, say, boy, you know so the man them deal with the thing, you know. So if people out see me out on the road and ask me and them, you know, you have to just tell them the truth. Because you know in your heart, say, boy, you know, so the Rasta man them, you know, so the man them deal with it, you know. You have to just be truthful, man. Because you know in your heart, say, you know in your heart. Because the heart, you know, it's all about the heart. You know in your heart, say, yo, the rest of them know you know not rent a dread thing. You know what I mean? We not discriminate. But we know you know the rent a dread something. You understand? And that's why them virgin they get them name there. And that's why them virgin they get. I said Rasta give them virgin that them name there. Rasta. So you can't want to associate Rasta with the same something. No, me never say nothing like this in my entire life. You can't want a Rasta say a rent a dread something that. So if you want to now associate Rasta with the same thing Rasta has to them to deal with, you know, can't. No man. No. No. Sorry, but it can't work so. Can't work so at all. I'm sorry. Cause the Rasta them say that is rent a dread some. You link the ancient them in a them time there. And you ask them, say, boy, if you know, if them would have, you know, if them would have date outside, you know, them no higher. Him think that the king not do that. King not do that. First the thing the man them a go tell us say, yo, them you know them people that not practice them somewhere. Yeah. You see how the king have to come and crown with them woman and show them say, yo, this is the standard of the thing. That's how it go. So anyone want, you know what I mean, go around that then what can I say? You know? You just can't go around His Majesty. You know, His Majesty at the head of the movement. You know? Can't go around that. You see it? Rasta have to do better if you just have to be truthful to yourself. You see me? Yeah. You know, don't say you don't care no more. You know what I mean? Yeah, remember your elders. You know? Remember your Afro slave yard. Remember, I think Burning Spear do one song like something like so. You know, remember your elders. You know, remember what them stand up for. Cause not that, you know, enough of the man them don't have the knowledge or know the theology. They do, you know, but some man, you know, they just want to slacken up the thing. You know, behave like them not care. You know what I mean? And you can't deal with the movement like that. You know, you cannot deal with the movement like that. You know, it's African people thing. You know, it's the King of Kings thing. You know, you see the King of Kings come check. You know, the Rasta man them in Jamaica. And him come officially and him check them officially and give them gifts. You see what I say? Officially. So the Rasta man them king. The Rasta man them king. You see what I say? So you can't misconstrue the thing. You know, where you see His Majesty and where His Majesty say from where Him not say. You know what I mean? Because when you want us hold on to until, you know, the color of a man's skin is no more significant, when you want us hold on to that is just one part of the speech. You know what I mean? That not give the right now for say boy interracial relation. I know that His Majesty I say. His Majesty never said that. His Majesty never said that. You understand? If you can't show me where His Majesty said that, then me back down. But His Majesty never said nothing like that. I just read the speech a while ago, I never hear him say nothing like that. I didn't. But does love have a color? Does love have a color? As they say, as they love to ask. Does love have a color? What is the color of love? No, we have love with security. Whichever color it is. See? You have to love with security, man. With security. Not, you know what I mean, and surety. You know what I mean? No, man, we have to love with security. So we have to know we are love. We have to know we are love. You understand? We love we thing out, we love we self out our own thing. You see me? His Majesty never endorse interracial relation. He didn't endorse it. He can't show me where he did. So all you want to quote this, you want to quote the speech. You can't quote the speech, but you can't show me where he endorsed. You can't show me where he endorsed it. But him say, yeah man, of course, let everybody do that. Can't show me where him said that. Can't show me. If you can't show me, then we will back down. But you cannot show me where His Majesty is endorsing interracial relation. You cannot show me. You can't show me in the speech. Can't show me in the speech. Because it's not there in the speech. It's not there in the speech. Where His Majesty is endorsing, that is not. You know what I mean? And who not like it, well, bye. Sorry. Ta-ta. That is the truth. Because, come on. So what? Phone brain bigger than our brain? Phone head bigger than our head? Eh? Or the more brighter than we? That's how it go? So we don't have no understanding when we read? That's how it go? No, man. No go so. No go so. Out of context. When I take the king out of context. That is what I do when I take the king out of context. And I promote for unity. Seeing? That's what I do. And I try to say, boy, it's Rasta. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry if you say but it's not. Because if the king don't endorse it, the king say on enough will be judgment by the racists. That's what the king say. The people enough will be racist. He never say on must interrelation. Interracial relation. He never said that. Him just say on enough to discriminate against each other. That is it. If we don't want date no other else, it's not. You know what I mean? You're not discriminated. No. But you feel a way because we say boy, oh, you know what I mean? In a Rasta and I say go. It doesn't happen in Rasta. You feel a way and I try to guilt trip we with our king speech. I try to tell we say boy, the king said this. Yeah, but yeah, we understand what the king said. Of course. You can't tell we what the king said. We know. You never did observe what the king said until we start to telling about the king. Is we know about these things long before, you know. And we observe them long before, you know, and when the king read it to you first, you know, in the presence, you still never adhere to them or understand them. But we understand them. You understand? And true, we are Rastafari, and we understand what the king has said. We don't can't come and twist up and misconstrue and take out of context. And you know what I mean? We know say a phone personal desire on our promote. It's not Rastafari, because Rastafari have an African woman, African queen. So if a Rastafari thing you follow, then you go follow Rastafari, don't it? You go follow Rastafari. You go follow Rastafari, man. It's not hard. You see me? You go and follow Rastafari. If you're following Rastafari, you know, you're going to have a queen that look like your mother. You see me there? You see how King Charles' queen look like his mother? Yeah. And rightly so. You know what I mean? And that is how the generation is, you know what I mean? Apart from probably Harry, who, you know, him wife, you know, mixed heritage. But him is only going to ever talk about in that light that him not going to take the throne because of even that. You see? So it's examples. And if the royal now promote that, and His Majesty is the King of Kings, and him now promote that, then who is we? Who say our God and King? You know what I mean? If we never say, hey, listen, this is important. You see, if Rasta never say, His Majesty Emperor Selassie, if we never say him a God, you wouldn't have no Bob Marley at all about one love. And because Rasta start to say King Selassie a God, so you could have one Bob Marley. See? Because of the teachings of His Majesty, Rastafari, that Bob did a promote. But like on a do, on a misconstrued Bob. When Bob talk about one love, you know what I mean, and let's get together and feel alright. I will not take the man thing out of context. You see me I say? I take the man thing out of context and go and do it, go and, you know, follow business, you know. Take Bob Marley out of context and go and do follow. And I come talk about one love. Of course the man I talk about, of course. But it's not no one love to you know what I mean, bastardize the race. That is not what Bob Marley was promoting. Bob Marley was promoting Rastafari. Rastafari Bob Marley did a promote. And uno come after the man pass and gone with about one love, una promote one love. A Rastafari, everyone listen pan the interview them, you know, you hear me talk about him a promote no one love nothing. You hear me talk about him a promote Rastafari, him just want to spread Rastafari over the world. And who know come now with this about to now promote one love. Empress Judah. Blessed, love, and honorable Empress. Manners and respect. Yeah, them come with these things. You see me? Take the king out of context, man. Take the king out of context. And then when we say no. That's so it go, man. You know what I mean? Don't you know go so? Like you try to gauge, you know what I mean? You don't know nothing about a chalice, but you know, you come in at the thing where chalice ablaze. See, you come in at the thing where chalice ablaze. You don't know if you blaze a chalice, you know, but you see everybody a blaze chalice and all the smoke a come from. You come in at the thing. The first pull, you don't even know say if it does blow out the you know, the excess of smoke were already there in the chalice already. The first pull, you pull a all of that smoke, the guy, you know, start pull your may I tell you some people. May I tell her? May I tell her? You know what I mean? By the time you know you get, you know what I mean, you get lick up. You know, so there's a way of dealing with things, you know. Yeah, a way of dealing with things. And you cannot take His Majesty out of context. Yeah. Because us as Rastafari, globally, you know, we don't hate nobody. We don't hate human being. You know what I mean? We don't hate people. We don't hate people because them have a different shade. You know, we don't hate people because they're lighter than, you know, our complexion, and you know what I mean? How if we do that? You see, this is the overstanding, because we know that, you know, the Most High Creator is supreme. You know, so when Him create, Him create variety. You know what I mean? When Him create variety. So we know that people have different look. You know what I mean? We know that. You understand? We know this. So we couldn't be prejudiced of seeing someone because their skin pigmentation, or their melanin, or they have less melanin, or we have more melanin. Why would we discriminate against you for that? And the reason why we don't discriminate is for the simple fact that we know our Creator. We know our Creator. Create variety. You understand? So wouldn't hate or discriminate or be prejudiced against any human being because of their skin color. No. Rastafari is not that. It's never been that. Our king push against discrimination. So it's the same thing that we done. The same Christianity where them did a feed we. I saw Rastafari a birth, because of the same discrimination. You come, the discrimination come with colonialism. Because you discriminate against we, and then I tell we say, our God white. You know what I mean? Discriminate against we until we say we God white. When you know say nothing no go so. When you know well and good say nothing no go so. You know say we God no white. Who can be more discriminative than that? You know say we God no white, but you colonialize we until we say we God white. And when now we find out say, but hey, them boy will tell we lie. See, we find out say we God no white. I have no white God. Don't teach me anything wrong. Would the white man save me from white man oppression? I have no white God. It's just a black messiah. The black... I not even know the Judgment Bar song. But anyway, you get the drift. See? No, I'm not asleep. I'm there up on YouTube. I'm there. Empress Judah, I'll make you laugh, so. Yeah, how sweet you, sir. No, but another joke, a real something. You see me? A real something. I know when we find out so our God don't no judgment ball white. And we know, Rastafari know birth out of them something there. Because we go find out about wait. Our God no white for real. How would he tell with this? Oh, I see him colonial guy. Him tell with these things. See, the same man we're racist against we, And me, I make up them something. And me, I'm not making it up. I'm not the one that's making it up, man. Come on. The eye them I follow, the eye them understand me clearly. Me not drib them, you know what I mean? I don't do them something. The eye them can't understand me clearly. Seeing? Are the virgin them colonialized way until we say we God white. And them know say we God no white. See? Them know. So we not discriminate. We we're not prejudice. We not do none of them something the boss. Eh? What the time? Me have 10 minutes left on the platform. Yeah, me have 10 minutes left on the platform here. It would have been 4 hours me there. 10 more minutes and at the time. What? 23 after the hour of 3. Yeah. Next 10 minutes. And that is, yeah. But them thing they go on. Them thing they go on. So now Rastafari birth out of them something they know. And we understand. What really happened to us. You know what I mean? We understand what really happened to us. And even though we understand that bitter taste is still it's still there. Still there. Because the traces are there, you know what I mean? They still can see it. And it's still a play out upon, the minds of the people. The colonialism. Yeah. Yeah, man, them lie. Big time. And we find out so them lie, innit? We find them out. That are the thing. We find them out. We find them out. So I don't know how Rasta now. Some Rasta want to change up the thing. Change up the movement for suit for them narrative. We not fight against no one from, who want to date who them want to date. We're not fighting against no one. Everybody free for date who them want to date. See how the world I run. See how the world I run. So we not tell nobody who for date from who them not for date. We not tell nobody that, cause already we can't even tell people we can't tell people nothing. So we not telling them nothing. The only thing I say is that in Rastafari, the thing don't go like, oh, we're not trying to corrupt the thing. I will not try to corrupt the thing I talk about one love and until the philosophy of a man's skin and all of them thing there. No. You can't use that to corrupt the movement. You see me? Because His Majesty said, all eat more than does that. All eat more than does that. You know what I mean? So, please, you know what I mean? Please, me I beg you, For no own good, may I beg you know. You know? When you just understand, because not everybody can bully about Rastafari. You see me? And everybody could have learned that this still on a blow. You can't bully we about no Rastafari. And we now say we know everything. That is not what we're saying. But what we do know, we know. See? Yeah, and when we say certain things and we see people, you know, I do certain things, you know, say is a no-no. You know what I mean? Thing not work like that. Is it? Yeah. So it's understanding, you know what I mean? Once you understand, you know how to, you just know how to deal with the situation. You compromise the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, by trying to water it down, to your level of understanding. You know what I mean? You don't water it down. You know? Yeah. You water it so it go up, you build it, you build on the standard that have been set, the foundation, you build on that. You don't come and mix it up and start though. You know what I mean? Next thing the thing start to crumble. Because you bring in some painting of the thing where we never want the color upon the wall, boss. Blood, hey. We never want the color upon the wall and you will bring in the color upon the wall. And we never want that color there. We didn't want that color upon the wall. Next thing you know, you go put one color upon the wall. You don't prepare the wall properly. See, and you put that color upon the wall, within 6 months, the whole of the paint strip off to Rastafari. You say the same thing. That way I say. You see? Thing never even stay upon the wall. You bring the wrong color, you don't prepare the wall properly. 6 months, the whole of the paint come off of the wall. I say, yo, but you see, you don't feel listen. This is not them type of paint that we put on the wall. The type of paint we put on the wall, let me tell you. If you don't know, let me tell you. The type of paint that we put on the wall. How much minutes me have? Me have 2 minutes. Let me make it quick. The type of paint that we put on the wall is red, black, and green. See? That we put that paint up on the wall. The next set of paint what we put on the wall is red, gold, and green. You understand? Yeah, you have to prepare the wall so when you put them on, them stay. You know what I mean? So you prime up the wall properly so when, you know what I mean, you put on the finishing coat on the thing, you know what I mean, the thing just sit down. And the color them just stand out. You know what I mean? The red, black, and green just, yeah. Red, gold, and green. Rainbow circle throne. What you talk about? Think now that rainbow can come about? A one judgment by rainbow circle throne. Not that rainbow no boy. Yeah. Let me tell you now. See it? Yeah. So a 4 hour there. And I want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure. Yeah, honor and a pleasure. So Give thanks. Please push the like button if you haven't liked the video. See, manners and respect. Give thanks to the item patient listening and rack of attention. See? Yeah. Don't take His Majesty diplomacy out of context. Alright? That we are leave. Don't take His Majesty diplomacy out of context to keep up renter dread folly business in the movement of Rastafari. Alright? Don't keep up no folly business. Okay? His Majesty diplomacy is not to be misconstrued or taken out of context. Alright? Alright. So good night. Good night. Good night. Holy Emmanuel I King Selassie I Jah Rastafari. Right, that's how we'll leave it. We're not gonna further. Yeah.
That subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just thought the minds.